jump in. Okay, if you're watching the replay, thanks for joining me. If you're watching me live. That was funny. Boy, I copied it. I didn't paste it. That was silly of me. There we go. Phew. Thank you for catching that early before I got halfway into my scope. That was not good. Nice to have you here. Thanks to Donna, and thank you, Evie, both of you guys, for putting it in. Donna, you caught me on that. How could I do a scope without a title? I'll delete that one later. It's got nothing of any content really worth in it. Okay, thanks for being here. Thanks for joining my scope. Welcome. Didn't shave. I'll do that tonight when I get home. Stuff to do. Busy days this weekend. Thank you for being here. Welcome to my Friday scope. This is the, as I called it, the Fulfillment Friday, because I'm changing it. It was Free Flow Friday, but I already have a Straight Talk Saturday, so I figured I'd change it. Evie, yes, got it fixed. Now I have a title. You can see it. I just forgot to paste it. I copied it, didn't paste it. My bad. Now it's in there. Welcome to my scope. Thanks for sharing with your followers. Thanks for putting it out there. So thanks for inviting everybody in Periscope and for tapping the heart. I welcome tapping the heart to make sure you follow me as well. Thanks for being here. So today's topic is really, I won't say a summary, but it's kind of the ending. And Evie's so funny, you know Kerry Ann. It's like, this is such a small world. Because Kerry and I know each other in real life, and then on Periscope. I met you on Periscope and get to meet you in real life. How cool is that? And Donna's coming out to LA or to California soon too. I love all these awesome people meeting on Periscope. I get to meet them in real life. I still haven't met Joanne, by the way. Even though Carmen and I haven't met Joanne yet. That's going to come at some point. We will meet in person. Somewhere, I mean, we live 30 miles away from each other. That's it, if that. It's not hard to get to each other. We just need to do it. So, back to the scope. Nice to have you here. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for sharing it out. There's only a few of you in here, which is all okay because it's the good folks in here right now. So I'm glad you're here. Today's topic is kind of a summary distillation of what I've been talking about this week. And it sort of came through earlier this week about this thing about Band-Aids, which Donna mentioned in her scope earlier tonight. Thanks for sharing that, by the way. That for many people, and not you, but people you know, many people out there have had the tendency to use dating as a Band-Aid, as in a Band-Aid to protect their heart, as much as they don't want to get too involved and invested and hurt again in future relationships. So I want to speak today about something else, but I want to just anchor that point fully in this scope, and then I'll move on to the piece about this one, about the raining gear. The fulfillment of being single, that was a piece. So, Band-Aids. And I don't necessarily speak to just dating, because I was talking about smartphone apps as the dirge of dating, as I was calling it. How people choose to go out on dates just to distract themselves from their own heart. Because the distraction is like a Band-Aid. It's protecting but not healing their heart from wounded from a past relationship. Yeah, Tinder is my prime target, as it were. And it fills time. It doesn't really get people where they need to go. So I want to speak to that as well. But also, the Band-Aid approach applies to distractions that take you away from what you really want. So rather than dating, rather than going out sincerely to find someone to be in a relationship with, because you don't want to do that with it because you might hurt yourself, you do things to avoid it, whether it's vegging in front of the TV, eating lots of ice cream, these sort of things which are the symptoms of a different ailment, which is your heart is hurt. What do you mean not listening? Are you saying that to me or to about your own heart? Evie, please qualify. I don't want to make sure you're not not listening to me. Please don't say that. The piece that I'm really passionate about in my work is helping my clients heal their hearts. You don't go out. You don't go out? Well, it depends what you're doing. You don't go out. If you're just avoiding everything, that's one thing. If you're not going out because you want to work on yourself, that's different. So again, different context. I'm very passionate about helping my clients, particularly women I work with, to heal their hearts, because that's where most men too, but men tend to slough it off or hide it or pretend it's okay, and they don't seek help. Women usually do get help, or should say seek help, which I appreciate, because I'm there to help them. That makes sense, I think. And in my passion for that, I help women see that the shortcuts, which is what dating apps really are, isn't necessarily the best answer. Now, let me recontext something as well. Online dating sites like eHarmony, in case Carrie Ann's watching, or Match, or smartphone apps like Tinder, Plentyfish, and everything else can work fine once you've done the work to heal your heart and you have some clarity about what you want, because then you use them as a shopping mall, in a way. You get to scope out, see what you want, but you already have done the work beforehand. If you go into those arenas unhealed and without some clarity, you're basically going to be the victim of anything that shows up, and that's not healthy. So in my work with my clients, part of work is to really help them heal their hearts from past relationship breakups, hurt and pain, and in fact family dynamics, because most of us, as I've shared in other scopes, carry our family dynamics into our current relationships. That's why you start dating people like your dad or your mum, behaviorally speaking, because you'll pick up the traits. They'll be repeated. I've talked about it in previous scopes. I won't cover it here unless you really need it, but it's a simple piece of the work. Second to that, well, good, I'm glad you're okay with this stuff, Evie, presuming you are. I can't see your face, so I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not. I've done that with my own work and my own parents, and I trust people do the same thing. The piece I want to speak to, though, is also, second to that, is helping my clients get a clear vision of what they want to attract, what they really do want to design and create. I actually have a program designed for that purpose for women online, and it's kind of clear that once you're not saying, okay, good, then I'm glad you've done that, Evie. My hat's off to you, as it were. It's like props for doing that, because most people don't. They will just stuff that stuff and pretend it's fine and it's not healthy. So first piece again is making sure that the past is healed. Yes, thank you, Donna. Hurt people, and trap. Excuse me. I'm gonna spray the phone with that. That wasn't good. Came out of nowhere. All right. So, thank you. So part one is having peace made with the past, to really fill your heart up and to heal those parts inside that hurt from past wounds. Second part, which I'll cut to now and get to the third piece in a second, is also to love yourself in the moment, because what I talked about in the title about being fulfilled by a single is that you're not looking for someone else to make you feel fulfilled. You get fulfillment from being you, as you, in the world, fully expressing your love, your light, your joy. When you do that, one, become way more attractive, that's a key by the way, and secondly, you don't need anybody else to make you feel complete. These are two very important things. So having a clear picture, thank you. Sorry, I see who that is. That is Sarah. Thank you, Sarah, for your comment. I know that handle, Missy. Nice to have you here. So again, so those are two of the pieces. So again, and since some of you coaches joined in, first one again. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah, just pull up your profile to see you. First piece again is absolutely nice to see you here. Is your husband around? I'm not sure he's around or not. He's busy out in the water. You'll let me know. First piece is. I just went off track. So it's like I focused on that and then totally missed it. Okay, back on track. First thing again is to make peace with the past, to heal it, heal your heart, so you can be clear and choose wisely without choosing from the wounds, which is a dangerous move, as I mentioned. Second thing is to really love who you are, embrace who you are, and own your power as a magnificent individual being, so that you are fully complete as you are. Because as Donna repeated from one of my previous scopes, thank you, Donna, relationships are not 50-50, they're 100-100. So being fulfilled means being 100% who you are, owning your magnificence as you are. Again, makes you more attractive, and two, makes sure you don't have a lacking need for something else, an addiction for something else you don't need, like somebody else. 100, exactly. Third piece is having a clear vision. As I mentioned, I have a program designed for that, but I'm not about it here. If you want to find out more about that, I'll tell you my site. You can check it out later. Having a vision of what you want to create, attract, and manifest is an absolutely vital piece to do before you swipe right on those apps, before you go on the online dating sites, before you go to see a matchmaker, before you go out on dates. I'm making myself clear. It's important to have clear intention before you walk out the door. I've done it in my business a few times where I didn't have a clear vision first. I walked out and sort of checked out some things and made some mistakes. It's true in every area of life, but I'm focusing about relationships since that's my niche, whatever you call the damn thing, my focus in the area of relationships. So it's important to be very clear of what you really want in a certain area. Exactly, be very specific. I work with my clients to create vision boards and then also create space in their homes to create a vision in their life. So you love both being in a relationship and being single. Being happy doesn't require another. Thank you, Sarah. That is really well said. Perfect. And for me, because I'm helping my clients attract relationship, that's important for them to know as well. To be single and happy as you are is a key. So Sarah, thanks for sharing that. It's perfect. A couple of quick sidebars. I want to cover the three pieces. This is a summary for the week in a way. But again, just to recap for those who come in late or who missed them and said them, first of all, is to be clear, first of all, that you've got to make peace with your past. You've got to have healing of your past relationships, because otherwise you'll drag that baggage into the next relationship and you'll be banging over the head with it. Not pretty. So don't do that. So first, heal your heart. Second, also, as part of the same process, you start loving yourself fully and embracing your fulfillment of who you are as you are. Being happy, being single, as Sarah put it. That's a key piece too. Because again, by being happy, being single, you don't need anybody else to fill you up. Awesome. And you become much more attractive to the opposite sex. Also awesome. How good is that? Third piece, as I mentioned, is really getting clear about what you really do want in a relationship, not just going out randomly dating, swiping right on 17 people in your app to hopefully meet somebody that will be the one you want. It doesn't generally happen that way. In fact, if it does, it's like gambling on the lottery. It's a rare option. So, much better way of stacking the deck in your favor, if you're going to do this with a lottery, it'd be great, is to get clear about what you really want. Having a clear intention, a clear vision, a clear picture, a clear experience of manifesting what you really want to attract in the future. When you do that, it creates a through line from where you are now to where you want to be that will find that you'll be attracting people that seem to fit on that tangent you're going on, that line you're going on. So then you go on to Tinder or Facebook, because that's a dating app too in a way, or you go on to Match.com or eHarmony for Carrie Ann, or other sites. You will have the option to see different people, but you'll actually see them as fitting or not fitting your choice. And then you'll have less attachment and also less issue saying, no, not the one, rather than saying yes to ones you shouldn't say yes to. Make sense? So this is true for men and women, and everything I've spoken about is for men and women. I just create my programs and my coaching is primarily for women, although I do coach men who want to do the work, because men, sorry, I am being one, we tend to be lazy. We don't tend to do the work. Ladies, you tend to as well, which is why I love working with you. So that's my plug to you. Just a quick plug again, my book, for those of you who didn't see at the beginning, this is my book, 50 Ways to Love Your Lover. It is on Amazon, it's on Kindle, physical, and ebooks. If you go to my site, props, barryselby.com/book is where you find my book. It's an ebook form on my site. You can download right away and read it tonight, if you want to. It's like $10 on my site, or you can get the scroll on the bottom. Thank you, Donna. The scroll on the bottom is a link to Amazon for the Kindle version. And yes, I sell the physical version on my site, but a little plug. If you go to Amazon, you get it there for about $3 cheaper. So you can buy it on my site, or you can go to Amazon and buy it there cheaper. That's because Amazon, I publish on Amazon, so they get a better deal than I do. Or I should say, they knock it out a better deal. I hold my price at retail, so that's me. If you want to get my help in the area of relationship and your heart's been hurt too many times and you're ready to heal it once and for all, then as Donna puts on her, shared in her scope, which is really nice, she memorized it, you can go get a consult with me, a free discovery session, 30 minutes of my time for you to help you get what you want. It's barryselby.com/consult. All right? So that's really what I wanted to share and plug with you now. I do have other stuff on my website. If you click on that, thank you, Donna, nicely done. If you go to barryselby.com with consult or book or none, you'll see my site. Lots of stuff is on there, videos, audios, and also my online programs for women who want to attract the right relationship. Once you've done the other work, key. And check out my stuff. I love helping you get what you want in love and relationships, because I know by helping you, I help myself both into my business and in my own life as well. So that was kind of my summary today. Tomorrow is supposed to be Straight Talk Saturday. I've got commitments in the afternoon, so I'll see if I can get my scope done. I'll see. I may be mobile doing it, but we'll see what happens. So that's it. Thank you for joining my scope. Thank you, Sarah, for your input as well, and have a great night yourself. If you're not already following me, make sure you do follow me on Periscope as I broadcast. Thank you, Donna. I will have a good night, you too. And feel free to share this with your friends for the replay as well. Thanks, Evie. So this summer we'll be hanging out. I like that. It's going to be fun. That's it. So thank you for watching my scope, and I love you folks being here. I like seeing familiar faces. It's kind of nice. And I'll be back on again sometime with the weekend, probably. If not, I'll be back on Monday with Man Up Monday. That's my next major topic. And I'll have some juicy for Monday, I'm sure. All right. Take care of yourself, folks. Have a great weekend. And thanks for watching my scope. Thanks for commenting. And thanks for being around here. And sorry, I just steal that handle. Love is abound. Nice. Good handle. All right. I'm getting off here and getting out and going to play. Take care of yourselves. Have a great evening. I will see you soon. Bye.